quickly, before we run out of time, I do want to touch on this thing that happened with Oatmeal, who is how would you describe an internet cartoonist? Or he does cartoons.
He's a cultural phenomenon. I mean,
he's on the internet.
The Oatmeal,
Oatmeal.
a.k.a. Matt Inman, his serial hotness. He's every bit as powerful as Stephen Colbert, where he can mobilize people for a tremendous amount of good quickly. And he sort of evolved into this role through being attacked by a skeevy lawyer earlier in the year, and that turned into one fundraiser, which turned into the Tesla fundraiser.
And so the Tesla fundraiser, this is actually a museum for the inventor, Nikola, am I pronouncing that?
Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla, and that is a project that someone's trying to start there in New York.
People felt like he wasn't getting the recognition that he deserved. He's a very important scientist in American history, and there was his old lab still standing and just sitting there, and there was a movement to try to turn it into a museum to honor him. He's an interesting guy. He deserves a museum.
And he's also sort of the scientific equivalent of, like he's an American scientific Christ, because there's all of this weird mysticism and conspiracy theory, and he was, prosecuted by the evil Edison, and so there's this own weird scientific passion play.
Like I said, interesting guy.
He's like the patron saint of unsuccessful inventors, or inventors who are geniuses but aren't seeing recognition or commercial success for their inventions. And so the Oatmeal is a big fan of Tesla.
Right.
And he was taking part in a fundraiser to help raise funds for this museum. And he said, he put it out there that if certain people donated, and that's how you got involved.
He had 3 top-level slots, and he was appealing to people like Tesla Motors to do it. And it was, if you donated, because Tesla loved threes, if you donated $33,333, he would write an original cartoon about you. And he originally had 3 slots. And we were the first. I think I hesitated for about 30 seconds, told Meredith, and we smoked our gold card to do it, wincing the whole way. But we realized, oh, my God, this is an enormous opportunity. We can help science. We can raise our profile. We can promote our dream. We can promote Colorado, because Tesla's most productive years were not at Wardenclyffe on Long Island. They were right here in Colorado.
Was that one of your motivations also? You're a fan of Tesla, but then also
a
Colorado connection.
Yeah, I like weird Colorado. And this plus the Bone Wars is about as good as it gets. And Tesla, all of his really big mad scientist crackling Frankenstein experiments were out, on the plains outside of Colorado Springs. And so, I would like to see, like Frank Lloyd Wright's Taliesin East and West. I'd like to see there be a Tesla East, Tesla West museum, and we have no economic interest down in Colorado Springs. I don't know where it would be located, but I really feel like Wardenclyffe is one step, and the second step needs to be to celebrate the Colorado side of things.
It's on our someday list, for sure.
We got a long to do.
So after the Dinosaur Hotel and Museum,
it's on my honey-do list. It's take out the trash.
And so as a reward, the Oatmeal actually did a cartoon about your plans for the hotel.
Offer.
That's actually how I saw it. I was on Facebook and someone posted a link to that.
Yeah, that was the offer. The offer was, you make this level of donation and I will write a cartoon for you.
And what did you guys think of the cartoon?
We loved it. We collaborated, and Matt was absolutely great to work with. He came out for the groundbreaking, his own dime, wouldn't let us pick up.
We didn't even ask him to
do
that.
We comped him the room night, but anytime we went out to dinner, went to Buckhorn Exchange or whatever, he was splitting the tab 50-50. He funded his way here just out of the goodness of his heart, in a very busy time in his schedule, and made time for us. But in terms of those 3 slots, we were the first one to jump on board with the 35, to sort of declare our support of Tesla and science. There was a documentary team that jumped in. They're doing a movie and a documentary on Tesla and Wardenclyffe. And then I think Matt got spooked enough that he was going to end up with a Handsome Harry's discount furniture outlet that he pulled the 3rd one. And I don't know if he'll ever do this again. I imagine if he does, it'll be $500,000 or more, because some Doritos or whatever are going to want to jump on board. So he's going to, or Hair Care for Men, he's going to make sure that the next fundraiser that they pony up.
But clearly, your project was something that he can get behind.
It was right in line with exactly what he's trying to do.
It fits with sort of his worldview and the worldview of everybody who likes interesting, off the beaten path things. And so we'll post a we'll post a link to that cartoon that the Oatmeal did about your hotel and museum. And actually.